Now, number 7, Connecticut Sun. I have them taking the beast, Anissa Morrow. Anissa Morrow is an animal. She's like Angel Reese 2.0. Anissa Morrow is going to put it all on the line. She's not going to leave nothing on the floor. You're going to always get her best. And her motor, unmatched. It was one game in the tournament, Lauren Best elbowed her, bloodied her nose. Niece went out. She came back and still finished the game. At the interview, they said, bro, how you play with a broken nose? She said, I didn't break my nose. That was a lie. But she's tough. She's going to be playing power forward in the W. So she's a little undersized. She's only 6'1". She transferred to LSU from DePaul. This year for LSU, she averaged 19 points a game, 13.5 rebounds, 1 assist, and she shot 49% from the field. She needs to work on her 3-ball because she's undersized. I think a lot of teams are going to be tempted to put her at the 3. I don't think Niece could play the 3. She's been playing the 4 for most of her life. It's going to be hard to retrain her to play the 3. Her mid-range shot and everything, she has to work on it if she's going to transfer it to the 3. But I see her playing the 4. People say she's undersized, but Nafisa Collier, she's 6'1", around the same height. She's effective in the W, so Niece can have a place in the W. I can't wait to see her play Angel Reese. That game is going to be epic. I don't know who's going to get the most rebounds, but I see Anissa Morrow going to Connecticut Sun at number 7. Connecticut also has the 8th pick. With the 8th pick, I see them taking Georgia Amoore. Georgia Amoore, she's one of my favorite players, but she's just a little undersized. I believe if she was like 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet tall, she would be in the top 5. She's one of the best point guards in this draft because of her size. She falls, but she is a straight killer. A dog. I love how she plays. She's relentless. She doesn't give up. She doesn't see no losing. She puts it all on the line, and she's a leader. She has a very high basketball IQ. I like how she plays. Georgia Amoore is 5'6", on the short side. She averaged 20 points a game, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 42.3% from the field. So she can fill it up. Will that translate in the W? We'll see. If we see shorter players like Dana Evans, she goes overseas, she can fill it up. But when she comes back to the W, you get nothing out of it. You get 2 points, 4 points from her. So we'll see if Georgia Amoore's game would translate to the W. I believe she can get on a team and she could be an effective point guard because she does have good vision. She can pass the ball. If you're going to draft her, you're drafting her on the potential of her scoring and leading your team, not in scoring, but being able to put the ball in the basket and being a dog like she was in college. But we'll see her game translate. But I have Georgia Amoore going number 8 to Connecticut Sun. With the 9th pick, I see Los Angeles taking HVL. Now, her and Georgia Amoore, these picks can switch. I believe they're on the same level. I believe they would go one after each other. Now, it could be Kelly Bailiff first and then Georgia Amoore, or Georgia Amoore and then HVL. But I see Los Angeles taking HVL. Now, they just traded Lexi Brown. Lexi Brown was their shooting guard on that team. I believe they're probably looking for a point guard, shooting guard. Kelly Bailiff can come in. She can play backup point. I think Odyssey Sims is still on that team. Los Angeles just signed Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum was also a student of Coach Mark Campbell. He's the one that revived Kelly Bailiff's career. We all know she had a bad year at LSU, but she went to TCU. She revived her career. That was a great move. She went to the Mark Campbell, point guard whisperer. That's what I call it, the point guard whisperer. He also had Kelsey Plum. So I believe she can be either play with Kelsey Plum or come off the bench and back up Kelsey Plum. I don't know if they're going to have Kelsey Plum playing the point guard or the 2 guard, but she will be a great fit for Los Angeles. She can come in. She already has experience playing with the pros. She played 3-on-3 a tournament in the Olympics. She won a bronze medal with Dearica Hamby, Kia Nurse, Ryan Howard. So she has experience of playing with pros. I believe that helped her elevate her game this year in college. So I believe with this 9th pick, Los Angeles Sparks will take HVL. And I can't wait to see her in the league too. I think she would be very effective. She would have a long career in the pros. But congratulations to her reviving her career. Because last year they wrote her off after that game with Caitlin Clark when she killed her for 42 points, or killed for all of them. That's my team. We take that loss. But she killed her for 42 points. Everybody wrote her off and said Kelly Benliff will never be in the W. But Kelly Benliff is back and she's in the lottery. I like that. I commend her. Now with the 10th pick, Chicago Sky. I wish we could get Cheyenne Sellers. Now, I have 2 people being picked right here. If Cheyenne Sellers is not here, I believe Chicago should take Serena Sundell or Sanaya Rivers. Serena Sundell, she played for Kansas State. I didn't watch a lot of her games this year, but I did see her in the tournament. To me, her movement is a little slow. Her jumper is a little clunky to me. That's my opinion. I think she can work on that. But the potential with her, because she's 6'2", I see Sundell becoming like a poor man's Fevich. He plays for New York. Fevich was a point guard also. Sundell could come in. She could play the 1. She's a great point guard. She could pass the ball. She's just a little slow. She's not quick with the ball, but she's smart with the ball. Her basketball IQ is very, very high. In college, she averaged 14 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, shot 50% from the field. She's a big-time player. You wouldn't know it, but because her movie, she's not flashy. She's not going to make that flashy play, but she's going to make the big play. She'll take the shot. I like that about her. She got heart. But if you look at her, there's not much to it, but she's very effective. She can impact the game. I Am Zoe Media, he broke down her film. She does things with the basketball that others who are more athletic than her don't even do. She can move the defense. She can set up her players. She's going to pass the ball in the right places, make it easy for them to score. This would be a great pick for Chicago Sky, especially with Sloot maybe playing a year or 2 and retiring soon. She can learn under Sloot, learn how to play point guard in the W, and I think she would be a great pick. My other pick here, if Cheyenne Sellers is gone, and maybe they don't take Sundell, is Sanaya Rivers. Sanaya Rivers is 6'1". She played for NC State alongside Isaiah James. She's very athletic. She could play point guard. She could play 2, 3. The only thing is sometimes she's inconsistent and she gets lost on offense. Her upside is she could be like Ryan Howard. She could be an all-star caliber player, maybe even potential star. She has the athleticism. Her will has to meet the athleticism. Her IQ has to meet the athleticism. Sanaya Rivers is 6'1". She averaged 12 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. She shot 41.9% from the field. I think she could come in, maybe play the wing and play some backup point for the Sky or for another team. I think she will have a long career in the W, but she first has to work on that scoring and being aggressive on offense. I like when she's playing the game and she's being aggressive and she knows that she's the best player on the court. She plays like I'm her. I love that when she plays like that. She's gonna shut down your best player. She could guard all 5 positions. She's gonna shut her man down. The only knock on her is offensively. She's inconsistent. She doesn't have a 3-ball. Her shot is a little flat. It's a little straight. Maybe she could get in with a shooting coach and work on her form and get her shot better. And that makes her production go up on offense. But she's a great player, and I think she would be a steal at number 10. I have her going to Dallas at number 12. When I get there, I'll talk about that.